Hello and welcome back once again everyone to Minecraft FTB. I am your host, Warmac9. Previously, we made this bad boy, the Vajra. Now the Vajra is absolutely, undoubtedly, the most awesome tool you could possibly get in Minecraft, and oh my god, some frame rate. Um, so yes, I now have basically the ultimate tool. It mines and breaks anything and everything in one click. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, that's like a really big cumulative effort sort of project that I have finally arrived upon. Now, you might notice, what's this? And yeah, there's actually a new mod pack now for Direwolf 20 set, so I'm actually running on something slightly different than what I had previously. And I'm not really sure what to make of it yet. I'm having a few more frame rate issues now than I was before, but that's probably just because of my computer being a little older. I'll need to upgrade my computer sometime this year. In any case, I am trying out XSplit to record my videos onto my personal computer, and they seem to come out with relatively good quality. However, I would also have the option to do streaming with XSplit as well. Now, I'm not exactly sure how hard that's going to toll my computer. My computer was pretty nice when I got it, and it's still relatively nice, but I am running on a first gen i5 uh, with a 5400 RPM, 1 terabyte hard drive, and no, actually, no, I think it's a 7200 RPM hard drive. So the hard drive isn't that bad. 8 gig of RAM, and relatively new TI 560 Ti graphics card. In any case, so yes, previously we did the thing with the thing and we made the Vajra, and the Vajra is pretty sweet. Now, this episode I was going to kind of make a little detour and produce something that I always found was really cool, but I haven't made one in a while. So, to that end, I want to introduce you guys to tanks. Now, I did pop back into the nether very briefly. I didn't pick up more nether brick. I went there for soul sand, and I accidentally grabbed like 3 netherrack. But I did pop back into the nether recently, and I collected... Oh, I did pick up that because that was full. I collected a few more bits of soul sand, so that way I could make a blast furnace so I can produce some steel. Now, I'm kind of to a point where I might not necessarily need very much steel, and geez, I am really noticing this frame rate. I thought Fraps tanks the system hard. No, this XSplit's just killing me. I could have swore XSplit was supposed to be pretty nice. We do have all these coke ovens here. I'm actually going to turn my render distance down to normal, like that. Maybe I'll get a slightly better. Oh, we also have our M9 halfway filled. Yay. Yes, so we have all these nice coke ovens here, and I was going to use these and the coal coke within to create some steel. Now, the whole point in steel is for railcraft primarily, but I do also have the option to use it for steam power within railcraft, which outputs a buildcraft style energy. And that was really what I was going to kind of play with, because I wanted to show you guys steam engines, and I wanted to play with steam because I think steam boilers look really cool. It's just they're a little impractical because steam engines are very prone to overheat. So, to that end, we're going to need to initially make some blast furnace bricks. While I'm doing this, I did macerate a couple quick blaze powders out of a single blaze rod that I previously had. I'm down to 1 blaze rod remaining. While I'm doing this, I am going to talk about a few of the other things that are now in the Direwolf 20 pack. As you can see here, we have Steel Leaf Plate, which has Blast Protection 2 by default on it. Steel Leaf Plate is something that's introduced by Twilight Forest, meaning, yay, we got Twilight Forest again. Other things we got, I don't know if it's updated it, but I know that the portal gun is still in here and still doing what it does, so yeah, that's still using a black hole. I'm not sure what Inverium drop is. I think that the the equivalent exchange stuff is updated as well, so there's a bit more stuff with that. However, I still don't think I know enough about it to really delve into it super deep. I think one of the biggest things is just the fact that we now have access to Twilight Forest, meaning I can go on an adventure. So let's go ahead and build these blast furnace bricks. I had the soul sand. I have the technology. We can do this. Now, if I recall correctly, it's 9 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and then 2 rings of 8, meaning I'm going to need, well, each time you produce one of these, it produces 4, so let's not overdo it too much here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should be good. I might need that last magma cream there. We'll see. I'm also going to need a bucket of lava. Now, if I don't already have a bucket of lava, I will have to go down into the underground to get some. However, we all know that I have relatively easy access to larva. I has not any larva, so I'll just take a bucket. And I will stick this like back in here. I do think I need lava. I'm not sure if it automatically produces it or if I actually have to add it. I could have swore this is one of the things that I have to add it to, but I could be just mixing this up with Thaumcraft because Thaumcraft does have the industrial furnace that requires the lava. Alright, so for this guy, I'm just going to place him right here. He's no real special friend of mine. He can sit outside. And we ring the bottom with 9, and that's all we had. That is our entire supply right there. Well, it looks like I might need a few more doodads here. So we'll put that back up here. 2, 3, 4. Now, if I'm only getting 4 per each of these, that means I'm going to need a few more blaze rod powders. So let's go ahead and take our last remaining blaze rod out. We can always go back and get some more. We have the mighty Vajra now, meaning we are nigh indestructible, and everything else is quite destructible. One thing I could do is go ahead and start looking to upgrade toward Quantum Suit, but I am going to need a bit more iridium for that. So that's in the future. I did want to do this because I did mention steam engines at one point in time, and somebody wanted to know the difference between steam engines and Stirling engines, to which it's one uses steam, the other uses coal as a fuel source. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stirling engines have a tendency to not overheat, whereas steam does overheat quite easily. But steams can be pretty cool, and they're pretty controllable in all essence. The steam boiler itself is what looks the coolest. Alright, we'll stick that there. Break this back up once again. And these here, I'm probably just going to like overproduce all at once here. There we go. Got 24. I can't take those back down into automatic inventory because darn it, it's full. This and copper cable. Okay, I was about to say, is that 2 things of copper cable? 2 different kinds of copper cable? What am I doing here? Alright. Let's pop back out here. 1 more floor. Nope, this is enough. I have no idea how I burned so quickly through all of that. Sweet, so now we have a blast furnace, and in fact I did not require any lava, so I guess I'm okay there. And we're going to take some coal, and we're going to need to take some iron. Throw the coal in there. We'll go back in here to collect our iron bars. Let's just take some like that. And we'll go in here and slap that up there. And give it about 3 minutes time. So yeah, that's definitely going to take me a few minutes. And we'll see you guys back in a moment. Hello and welcome back. It is not yet finished. the production of our steel. It's been taking a while. I've basically sat here and idled while I looked at new computer parts for a potential very, very soon purchase, except that now I'm also looking up perhaps changing out the solar panels. I do know I have two of the low voltage solar arrays up there, but as well as the one hybrid solar and the, I think, one or two advanced. And I was actually looking to produce some more advanced and then make those into the replacement for my my low voltage solar arrays. Even though they are the exact same output, these guys have an internal battery and generate at nighttime, whereas these do not. So having multiple more of these could certainly be more beneficial. As you can see, I have produced a lot more electronic circuits, and we're just going to pop back down here while we work on these while waiting on the steel. Now I ended up burning through the majority of my remaining rubber here, so I'm gonna need to make a bit more rubber trees to help expedite and speed up the process of rubbering. In any case, these are always really simple. Just, you know, the basic generator plus the electronic circuits plus coal dust, blah blah blah, to make this, and then we'll take that and make that. Now I have already pre-produced some irradiant uranium. I had 3 pieces remaining, and I just made another 32, as well as some irradiant glass panes that I had left over from my previous projects, as well as a couple things of reinforced glass. I do have extra glass here on hand, JIC. And let's see, I'm actually also going to need something else. What else did I need? Oh, generators. I'm a brilliant mind today. I'm actually going to need this rubber. So we'll go ahead and take this, and let's get out a little bit of copper as well. Almost the perfect amount. We'll put this up here and split these guys like so. There we go, that's fine. It's plenty for now. Toss that back in there, and throw this up here with this. There we go, that's all of our rubber gone. We do have some extra copper wire there, but that's no consequence to me. Basically what I'm just doing here is I need to make a few batteries, as I do need to make some generators. So in the effort of saving time, let's just make, like, I guess I can only make 45, no, 49 batteries. And let's see, I'm also going to need another stack of redstone, so let's grab our redstone here and put the redstone up there, and we'll make just a ton of batteries. And there we go. We have now produced as many batteries as we could possibly produce with what I have on hand without making some more rubber. So now I need to make generators. Generators are, let's see, should just be cobblestone furnace plus other. There we go. Cobblestone furnace plus surround it by or give it, excuse me, give it some refined iron and then stick a battery on top. I believe that is my correct assumption. Do another 2 of those. There we go, and then we should be able to do this and refined iron across the top, battery on top of that. No, maybe it's iron furnace there, so I gotta up this one more step. So iron furnace is something like one of these. Darn it! Why do I not remember this? Yes, iron furnace. Oh, just machine block. I can do it that way. So machine blocks were surrounding the edge there, like so. Just make a ton of them, because I'm going to need way more. Let's just grab some more iron here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have more refined iron right there. Go ahead and start sticking these into here, as well as that guy there. And more iron, more iron, more iron. Okay, there we go. So that's all producing iron. So next we get to produce these into our guys here. Actually, you know what? I'll just I'll get back with you guys in one moment once I have enough iron for making 32 solid. Alright, and we are back on here, producing yet more generators. As you can see, I am just literally going completely nuts with this, making as many as possible. And I have actually finished my first stack of steel. So I've actually already nicked the steel off of the blast furnace, so I can go ahead and get it into the rolling machine while I was waiting on all the iron to process. So in the interest of showing you what I've done here so far, is aside from keeping that topped off, is I went back up here to my rolling machine, which is normally my charging station for my redstone energy cells, and I just stuck these guys into here. Now, as you can see here, these guys, when arranged in this pattern, produce a steel plate, and this is in the effort of producing a high-pressure boiler. Low pressures are usually easier to work with because at a very cold amount, they produce plenty of power, and you're actually prone to have just a significantly longer warm-up time for a high-pressure boiler. Both of these can explode if you overdo it, which means don't overdo it. But I am doing this more or less for just demonstrational purposes. This is while I'm working on these other things here. Now, in addition to boilers, which I'm going to need to make out of steel plates, like so, for boiler walls, I'm also going to need to make some fuel types for the bases. So solid fuel is what I'm going to use. If it actually populates the list properly here. Wow, this is a bit more than what I was looking for. Everything's solid apparently. Let's go back and just type in Firebox. Not Fatebox. That's weird. Let's see. Solid fueled Firebox. The boxes, the bixes, and the boxes. Where is it? Goodness. Everything here is all value to go into a solid fuel firebox, which kind of stinks because everything is blocking my view of the. There it is, solid fueled firebox. All right, so as this guy, we need bricks. We need a fire charge, which is blaze powder, gunpowder, and coal. Meaning I'm going to need to go back to the Nether, and then we're also going to need the bricks. So I suppose this will be a small two-parter episode where I have to make an additional trip into the Nether to get some more blaze stoof. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and finish out these doodads that I've been making here. So we'll do that. Now this is actually probably more than I need. I'm going to do 16 instead because I got to have some electronic circuits in order to upgrade other stuff to go to higher skills, higher tiers. So I'm just going to make 16. If I'm not too mistaken, let's see. Yes, indeed, I am going to need some of those. So yes, I'll just start with 16. We need glass, and we need coal. I didn't really have too much planned for this episode. If you notice, I'm starting to kind of get lost here, thinking, oh man, I need to actually go to the bank. That's all I'm thinking. It's like, oh man, I gotta go do adult stuff. So yeah, I guess that'll do it for this episode. It's a little bit shorter, and I'm a little bit off topic because I didn't really have an idea in mind. I had an idea, I suppose, but I didn't have a definitive purpose of where I'm wanting to go with this idea. So I want to finish this, finish my steam boiler, but I'm not quite to it yet. So in the interest of testing out my amazing XSplit here, giving me absolutely non-existent frame rates, I have properly recorded an episode finally, and it takes it a second to actually go when it's only one available to produce. And yeah, now we're kind of at a point of wondering what I need to do next. So for this, I'm going to next episode get. I feel like I'm getting all confused now. Next episode, I'm going to go to the Nether and I'm going to collect some blaze rods. I will bring those back. We will make some blaze powder and make those into fire charges. We will then take our fire charges to make ourselves a solid fuel furnace. After having that furnace, we will then produce a couple of steam engines, and we will try using those for refueling battery boxes, refueling my redstone energy cells for use in my dense ore world for battery purposings. So for now, this has been Warmac 9 testing out XSplit. I'm not sure if I like it yet, but we will see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Warmac9 so that way you can get updates on when all my videos are coming out. And I will see you next time.